everyone, this is Only Hamster Advice and Button. So, I don't know how long this video is going to be. It could be like 10 minutes or it could be like an hour. I'm not really sure. So right now I'm just going to do a really quick recap of what this video is going to say. So basically, I will not be making videos on this channel anymore. And if you ever need help with anything hamster related, go to www.hamsterhideout.com/forum. And I will put a link for that down in the description. So now I'm just going to talk. So, yeah, kind of dreaded making this video because it's kind of sad. I don't know. I'm not really an emotional person, but this kind of gave me emotional. And so, yeah, this is Button for all of you that's been asking about her. I got her on October 4th. Oh, do you want, like, her story? Yeah, I'm going to do, like, her, story. It's not even, like, a crying story, but anyway. So, yeah, I wanted to get another hamster after we moved to Washington. So, I went to a pet store, and they only had robo hamsters, and I didn't want a robo hamster. So then I went to another pet store, and she was there, and she was cute. Yeah, you're cute. And then I was like, whoa, it's a hamster, and then I got it. So that's her really touching, beautiful story. But, like, her name, it's Button, obviously after One Direction, because if you don't know me, I really, really like One Direction, like, a lot. Anyway, so in The Best Song Ever, which is one of their songs, in the music video for that, Harry plays a character called Marcel, and he says, "Cute as a button, every single one of you." And so I named her Button. Yeah. And her feet are hurting my hand. Okay, now we're good. And so then about me, for all of you that have asked about me, my name is Claire. You spell that C-L-A-R-E. There's no I. Like, everybody spells it C-L-A-I-R-E, but you don't spell it like that. But actually, I'm trying to get everybody to call me Fizzy, because in this book that we're reading for school called The Outsiders, they all have, like, cool nicknames, and I want a cool nickname. So I'm trying to get everybody to call me Fizzy, so please call me Fizzy and I will love you forever. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do like a little emotional story now, but I guess that's what I'm going to do. I don't even know if I'm going to edit this like at all, because this would be a pain to edit, because I don't know, I just don't want to edit this. And then if it's like as long as I suspect that it's going to be a huger pain. Button, ow, not the wrist. Ow. Don't you hate when your like hamster stands on your wrist? Doesn't that just hurt? Because it kind of just hurts. Like, really bad. Anyway, so, yeah, I guess I'll just talk about my life with hamsters and then tell you why I won't be making videos anymore. So anyway, when I was like, oh, I know how this, okay. When I was 10, we went to see the movie Ramona and Beezus. It was not that good of a movie, just so you know. Like, if you like it, I'm sorry, but I didn't really like it. But, so, yeah, I don't recommend it. But anyway, afterwards, my mom was talking about how, like, one of the characters was sort of conceited, and she wanted a teacup pig. And I was like, who wants a teacup that looks like a pig? But then I learned that a teacup pig is actually, like, not a teacup. It's just, like, a tiny pig, you know? And so then I wrote this huge essay about all these facts about teacup pigs and how I wanted a teacup pig and how I'd be the greatest parent to a teacup pig. And then I was like, psh, I'm not going to get a teacup pig. So then I was like, what's some more reasonable animals? And I was like, a turtle and a hamster. So I wrote one about a turtle and I wrote one about a hamster too, which were less involved than the pig. Because, I mean, seriously, who does not want a teacup pig? Like, I want a teacup pig, but I don't know how to care for a teacup pig. So now I know that I shouldn't have a teacup pig. But I wanted a teacup pig back then. So anyway, then I gave this to my mom and she was like, yeah, no. And I was like, oh, okay. But then for Christmas, I got Jingle. And, yeah, she was pretty awesome, and she's still, like, my favorite Christmas present ever, because I was so excited. And then you all know this story. First day I got her, my dad was like, do you want to play with her? And I was like, yes. So he takes her out. Oh, ow, nails on the shoulder, okay. So he takes her out of her little cage, because she came in like this little orange traveling cage, which is still the traveling cage that I use for button. Anyway, so, and then she just runs around like crazy. That's the way that Jingle was. She was like really hyper, and she never like, she didn't like ever want to just like sit there and like cuddle, except for with my dad. Like she had like this thing for my dad, like she would just go into his pocket and like sit there. So then it was like a month, and so then I was like, I would like watch all these hamster care videos, and to me like these people that like made the videos were like celebrities. Like they were like totally awesome, and I like totally loved them, and I wanted to be like just like them. So then I was like, I will make a video. So then my first video, which I made exactly 3 years ago, so February 13th, 2011. Yep, it was the day, it was like a Sunday, and it was the day before Valentine's Day, and I was sitting there in my pajamas, and I read off a list that wasn't even my own list, and I don't even know how people found it, but people just started watching my videos, and it was like crazy, and I was like, ooh, I'm like one of these people, like, you know, the people that I totally looked up to, and it was like such a big deal, and I was just so happy, because like, and then I just kept on making videos, and then I realized that I liked being able to help people with their hamsters. Anyway, so then I still loved hamsters, and I wanted to get another hamster, so I got another hamster, and that was Coconut, and you all really, really liked Coconut, and I did too. I mean, I guess the reason why you guys were all closer to Coconut was because I had her longer. And she was like sweet, I guess. Like, you know, she was just like, she would like cuddle with you, and she would like always fall asleep on you, even if it was like 12 a.m. She would still fall asleep on you. And, yeah, that was Coconut. And then around that time, it started like exploding. Like I got all these subscribers, and I was so happy. And cause like I knew I was like getting my message across to more people. And like, yeah. And then Coconut died, as you all know. Just from like old age. Like right before we left for vacation, she started getting all like slow. Like she wouldn't really use her wheel anymore. She would kind of just sleep, and then when she was awake, she would kind of just sit there, and like we tried to like give her fun toys and things, and she just wasn't into them. And she was pretty old too. She was almost 2 years old, which is pretty old for hamsters, and so like it was like her time, so it's not something that I should be sad about. But then, of course, we were going to move, so, oh, I skipped a part. So, while I still had Coconut, it was about, it was right around the time of the Summer Olympics, because I remember, it was my 600 subscriber contest, and this person entered, and they were like, sorry that my entry's late, because I had to get home to watch the Olympics. And it was something like that, but I remember it was around the time of the Olympics, and I just wasn't into making videos anymore. At the time, I was still into hamster care. Like, I was still, like, into helping people with their hamsters, but videos just weren't fun anymore. Like, I would spend ages thinking of an idea. Like, I just couldn't think of anything. And then I would finally think of something, and I would just put it off. Like, I would be like, oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, I'll do it next week. Because I just didn't feel like doing it. I mean, I just wasn't into it, right? And so, but I felt like it was like my job to keep on making videos, so I just kept on, like, making them, like, 4 months. And, like, I remember I made, like, my contest results, like, a month later. Because it was just, like, videos were kind of just like a pain to make. I just wasn't into it. But I kept on making them, and then Coconut died, and then I kind of had like an excuse not to make videos, which sounds so bad, but I did. And so then, because I didn't have a hamster since we were going to move across the country, and I couldn't move with a hamster. It wouldn't be fair to them, so I was just going to wait until we moved. So then we finally moved, and I got a hamster in October, which is Button. And then around that time, I was like, oh, I got another hamster. Yay, I can make videos again. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to make videos again. And it's not like anyone's fault. It's not like my fault or anyone's fault. It's just like I wasn't into it. And then about the same time, I just got bored with all the hamster care stuff. I mean, like, not like hamster care, but like deep hamster care, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can care for your hamster, or you can know about everybody else's hamster and how to care for everybody else's hamster. Like, does that make sense? I don't think it really does. But I was more into caring for Button than I was just caring for hamsters in general. It was like I was kind of done with hamsters. I mean, not like done with having hamsters as pets, but done with like scientific hamsternism, you know what I'm saying? And so I just kept on putting off making a video, and people were like, where's Button? Where's Button? And yeah, well, here's Button. But yeah, and then kept on putting it off, and then like November maybe, I realized like I do not want to do this anymore. But then I kept on putting off making this video because I'm gonna put Button away and then I'll be back because she's very hyper now, okay? So then I just like kept on putting off making this video because I didn't want to film it. It was stressful. I didn't want to be like, people be like, why aren't you making videos? Are you going to take bad care of Button now that you don't like hamsters? Which isn't the case because I still like hamsters. I'm just not that into hamsters. It was like my life for like a while. Like, it was kind of the only thing that I did. Like, after I quit ice skating, like over the summer, I think it was like between 6th and 7th grade, I was like so into hamsters. And yeah, it was kind of like the only thing that I ever did. And then I just got like kind of sick of it. And then, yeah. So now, yeah, and then also I'm super busy too. It's not just like the only reason why I wasn't making videos was because I was kind of dreading it. It was also because I was busy. Schoolwork just keeps on getting more and more and more and more. And it just doesn't stop. And I know that it won't stop until I'm like 22 and I graduated college. So there's no possible way that I could find time to make hamster videos. And then there's also the fact that I have my other channel, which is my makeup channel, which is the thing that I'm like all into now. Like, I like makeup and I'm happy making videos about makeup because I'm like into it. And yeah, so I guess there's 3 reasons. Number 1, I'm so busy. Number 2, I have my other channel, which I'm like way more invested in. Like, mentally, not like financially. Invested sounds like financially, but I meant like brainly? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'm more into it. And then the 3rd reason is that I'm not into hamsters that much anymore. And so yeah, that's basically it. I know what I wanted to say. So I'm gonna tell you, like, if you're ever like considering like making a hamster channel or whatever, I'm gonna tell you right now that you should definitely do it. And I'm gonna do like a little persuasive essay thing here, yeah, because like what it did for me, like, first of all, it like gave me something to do, like, to be honest. Like, it was, you know, fun. It was like a hobby, sort of, I guess. And then the other thing is it really helped me like become unshy. Like, I'm very not assertive. Like, if I don't know you, I won't approach you. If you approach me, I'll talk to you, but I will never like approach someone ever. Like, I'm still that way, but I'm like more assertive now. Like, when you talk to a camera, it kind of feels like it's a person or it's like a people, like a mass of people. I don't know. But it's helped me with like confidence and like definitely public speaking and like volume, like being loud. Because you have to be loud for the camera to pick you up unless you're all like in its face. Anyway, so yeah, and then I just want to thank you guys because I know you guys spend a lot of time watching my videos, and then those of you who like comment on my videos, it really means a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure I've read every single comment that I've ever received, and I try to reply to as many as possible. With the new whole Google setup, they don't like send you like a little email, not email, but like a YouTube, you know, the little inbox. I don't know how to explain things, but yeah, so it was much easier, and now to like see if I have comments, I have to like click on the video and all that, so it's harder to reply, and so yeah. But I used to reply, and some of you guys have just said like the nicest things that like really brighten my day, you know, like lots of people tell me like, oh, you're my favorite YouTuber, and like I don't take that lightly because I remember what it was like to like watch people's videos and, you know, like, think that they were, like, huge celebrities, even though they probably weren't because, yeah, I mean, they just make YouTube videos, but, I mean, hamster YouTube videos, because that's not, like, very famous. Oh, and then there were those of you who left me, like, the hate comments, and to be honest, I love you guys, too, because that's another thing that YouTube helped me with, accepting that a lot of people are actually going to hate me because, I mean, like, if you're successful and you go after what you want, people are just, like, they're gonna hate on you. Like, it's kind of inevitable. And so to realize that, and I don't remember one time that a hate comment, like, ever got to me. It never, like, bugged me. I remember someone put, like, this totally inappropriate thing, and I showed it to my mom, and I was laughing, and she was like, oh my gosh, Claire, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't mind. And YouTube really helped me, like, not mind, you know? And so I don't want you guys to feel, like, underappreciated, because I appreciate you so much. And thanks for, like, sticking with me. And a lot of you guys still, like, just a couple days ago were like, are you ever going to make videos again? Please make videos. You inspired me to make videos. And I really, really love that. And so, I'll still come on this channel from time to time. I'll still answer comments from people. So that's the other thing. If you guys ever need anything for hamsters, like www.hamsterhideout.com/forum. I will link it like 4 times. Actually, I'll probably only link it like 1 time. But it will be in the description. It will be there. And literally, that's where I learned basically everything I know about hamsters. The people there are so nice. Oh, you know, it'd be funny if it was, like, non-existent anymore since I haven't been on there since, like, summer. And, like, well, I hope not. But, you know, like, if it was, that'd be kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, like, everybody's so knowledgeable. And, like, there's tons of different people, and you always get tons of different responses. And so that way you know that you're like getting accurate information because like there's so many different people that answer. And it's always like really active. I know that these other hamster forums, I visited them. I do not believe that they're as active or like really as friendly. And that's from personal experience. I don't know. The main reason why I had this one in the first place, or like I was invested in this one in the first place, was because it's the only hamster forum that I could find that you didn't have to be 13 years or younger to join, so, yeah. And, so, oh yeah, so I'll still answer comments and things sometimes, but I won't be making any more videos, and I'll still leave my videos up because I still hope that they'll be able to help people, you know. And oh, well, yeah, I'll still, if you're interested in makeup or DIYs or anything like that, you can always check out my second channel, which is Snow Princess CE, all one word. I'll link that in the description, too. I'll still be making videos there. And, yeah, so if you ever just, like, want to talk to me, I would suggest leaving a comment on one of those videos if it's, like, not hamster related, because I'll definitely check there first. And I don't know, this is, like, sad, guys. I don't want to, like, end this, because, like, I really did not want to film this, either. Ugh. I just want to, like, keep on talking so that it doesn't have to end, you know? Finally got a tripod. I know who you guys hate my shaky video work. So I love you guys. Talk to you guys all soon. Bye.